Hey everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of the 343 Community Forums Member Podcast. We're joined today by two more special guests. The first one being HaloGeek from the forums. Say hello.
Hello.
And this trademark Russian accent. And then we have Church, and we're gonna call him Nate because that's what his name is, sort of.
Hello.
There you go. That's your cue to say hello.
It's an awesome
Actually,
intro.
Nate couldn't make it. This is Master Chief here.
Oh.
Watch out, guys! We got a badass over here.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid impression, and by solid impression I mean that was not solid.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
Bad 100%.
That's kind of the point. But anyway, it's Church, and I'm here. Fear me.
Oh, and then of course Mackenzie chimes in at the weirdest possible time with the weirdest possible thing.
Of course.
Just note, I'm going to be streaming advertisements for the entire duration of the podcast. So, no.
Endorsement
How about we not?
denied.
That?
I like advertisements.
So how are you guys all doing? What have you guys been playing? What's up with you guys?
Well, I am right now playing the Spades and AZ game type, where Spades and AZ is game night, and Spades and AZ is absent. So,
What?
This is interesting.
How does that work?
Right.
Who's hosting it?
Right.
I think it's Little Dog, which is, hot
Does he
dog,
even
Little
talk?
Dog.
Yeah. Does he ever say words?
Yes, he does say words. He speaks.
I'm
that's
making
good.
vodka snow cone for Mother Russia.
That's just
That's
strange,
super
and I'm a little bit weirded out right now. So on that note, on vodka snow cones, I don't really know how we got to there. This is a gaming podcast, so we're gonna move on to gaming news.
Moving on, I agree.
I guess actually, really quick, we should probably touch on forum news. I don't know if there's anything you guys really want to talk about. There's not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, sick like
Well,
yeah.
in Shoutbox, we had a huge argument about politics. And
No, don't even go into that. Don't go into any. No.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. That's got no place on a fun podcast.
Yeah, this is a fun house. All right.
When we do the depressing podcast, we'll make sure to bring that up. But that's not happening right now.
fun podcast.
Any other forum news you guys want? Any forum news at all? We mentioned the Meet Your Maker challenge last time. Sign up still at the top of the Shoutbox for that. Talked about that a little bit. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on. How full is the game night?
Well, it's actually pretty darn absent. There's like 8 players, and that's it.
You guys gotta step it up, man.
Great
If
attendance.
If I had my Xbox, I'd be on, but I don't
I
have
can do it right now. Let me grab my controller.
You want to go into this conversation, Bernie?
So I'm just having a lot of fun going around now as a hyper-invisible, hyper-powerful flood murdering everyone.
I wanted to go into game night, but I couldn't get an invite. So.
No one's in. Oh, see, that's Lil Dog just gotta step it up.
Someone else's
That's
name
good.
is Mackenzie. I'm gonna have to kill them.
Whoa, that was
a
a really aggressive move there. How about
That
we
really
not-
escalated pretty quickly.
It escalated pretty quickly.
from nothing to death. Wow, you're very kind. It's okay, I just met you. Can I kill you?
Hey, I just met. I'm not even singing. I'm not singing.
Enough.
I'm not going.
It's Friday.
Sen's here.
So I guess not a whole lot going on in the forums. I guess we talked about most of the stuff last week. Brought it up. All that stuff's still at the top of the Shoutbox. Go sign up for that stuff. It's cool. I know the DGL chart just came up again. People are getting wrecked. Seems like there's not really many close matches.
There's a Destiny Vida coming this Sunday, so that was nice to mention.
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Actually, there's something going on. That's the Survivor. I think it's either round 2 or round 3, and basically all of the people are going to meet at 5 o'clock EST tomorrow.
Mhm.
I have no idea what they're going to do. I assume they're going to try and survive.
No, they're probably.
I know what we're going to do because I'm part of the team.
Okay.
Why
Well,
don't you
then-
tell us with your wisdom?
We're just kind of meeting to discuss what we did on last Sunday.
Who got voted off the island?
We kind of made a base that Absolute Dog wanted to see.
Yeah. How long does that go for? How long is that running?
I don't really know. It didn't give me much information.
Yeah, that sounds like AD for you. Mysterious.
He only shares what is absolutely necessary, and
Right.
sometimes not even that.
That's right.
But he has the forum's best interest at heart.
Yeah, that's true. It's going pretty well. Oh, whoa. That was my friend Nolan, by the way. Everyone say hello.
Hello,
Nolan.
Nolan.
Hey, no.
Hello, kid.
Okay.
Please get out.
Shut up, Nolan.
That's gonna be for an awesome podcast. Anyway, moving on. I suppose that's everything from the forums. You guys want to go into game news?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, for those who care, final days of Tomb Raider before it goes gold. So, anybody who likes Tomb Raider and Lara Croft, I guess you're really excited to see.
Who doesn't like Lara Croft?
Yeah, so I guess everybody's really excited to see how hot they can make her in this edition.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Let's see what the minimum amount of clothes we can put on her and still get and
And still get an M rating, right?
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
you want to know something really funny?
What's that?
Mackenzie can scream.
Oh.
We're playing Slender.
Oh,
Slender the Arrival.
Oh, that's right. You know that's on my list of stuff to talk about. That's the beta's up, right?
Yeah, we can.
hell
we can
yeah,
talk
and
about
it's fun.
Yeah.
fun.
So tell us about it since you've been obviously doing it. You got into
Well,
it.
what happened? What happened was Mackenzie was recording a video for his YouTube channel, and I got him to do a share screen on Skype so I could watch. And well, he kind of screamed and made me jump, and it's just fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it
sounds
was perfect.
fun.
We turned around a corner and he was just in the building. He was tall and I screamed.
sounds interesting.
So what's
It's
what's the difference between the first and second? Like is it graphics better? Like what's the I played the first one and got killed like multiple times.
There's
and
a thing for that. They made the game easier, so people can collect more pages even though they're new to the game. Unlike the first one, which is a pain. And they've upgraded the graphics really good. They've actually are starting to add story, so there's going to be more story to it. I think you've already discussed that, but let's talk about the beta only. So there's
Will be nice.
yeah, there's two modes on a flashlight. There's short range where that is a wide view, and then there's long range that lets you look out far, which is kind of creepy because there's always this pole in that foresty area, and it kind of looks like him. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't
Is it
even
still-
understand.
So it's still.
I'm
scary.
going, Bernie. I'm going.
All right,
My
fine.
turn.
All right.
It's my turn.
No, it doesn't. Just making something.
All right. So I really never understood Slender. He's just a guy who wants to hug people. You know, I don't see why
he wants his
anybody-
$20.
Yeah, he's just trying to get his fill. You know, he wants $20.
That's
He
my
wants
true
just
city.
a hug. I don't know.
He's after
Everybody's
Tree
like
Pity.
running away from him, and he looks like Mackenzie whenever he wants a hug. He just wants to hug somebody, so he'll pop around corners and stuff. You know,
I
then
think he
everyone
wants to
screams.
protect his pages.
Yeah.
they're
What
pieces of
His
paper.
diary, dude.
was there even really a story to the first one? I didn't think there was really
No.
anything.
No, you just had to
Yeah.
pick up the pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's more of a plot to the second one, I suppose.
Yeah.
Have you beat it or like anything like that? Like how long is it?
It's not really lengthwise. It just depends on how long it takes to get there.
The
What if-
Slenderman always catches you.
Nah, what if
Oh.
you were the Slenderman? Huh?
Yeah.
You didn't want that.
It was already in
What
the
if that
original
happened?
one, so it didn't really. It's not that much of a
Being
spoiler.
a Slenderman would be
Well,
very.
now I don't want to go buy the game.
What if it was all just a dream?
It's a beta. They're probably gonna change it, so don't cry.
Yeah.
No, but so it's pretty good though. Still scary.
Yep.
Sounds
Yep.
solid.
Gives a good scare.
Yeah. There's always some fun. I've always had a couple experiences with my friends. they scream their heads off, especially when it's all you turn all the lights off and it's like super late and they don't know what's happening, and then he shows up and then they pee their pants.
Oh, it's always fun when that
The
happens.
friends are weird.
You know what, Jake? No one wants to hear you. You know what? That's the
Dude,
truth.
we've been talking for like 5 hours today.
Dude, yeah, I
Let's
know.
Play, by the way, that's coming up.
Yeah, that's
Just so
right.
y'all know, we can
Jake
record
and I
that.
recorded the best and worst version of the Let's Play ever.
Yeah. In
Oh,
next time.
Is it in TF2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be doing
Okay.
some CSS pretty soon, some Counter-Strike Source.
Oh, I got it, dude. It's gonna be
Trouble
great.
in
It's gonna be
Terrorist Town,
great.
do that. That would be the best Let's Play for the channel.
That
Yes.
I'm thinking about it. We
Remind
some Gary's mod.
remind me to join next time you do a Let's Play.
All right.
I wanted to play Counter-Strike Source.
Yeah. Well, the more people in the Let's Play, the better. It's gonna be hysterical.
Yeah,
The
sure.
Team Fortress 2 last one was actually great.
Yeah, that was so much fun. We were playing a Minecraft map.
Yeah, that Minecraft map
But
was
it's-
kind of annoying.
Yeah, it was, but it's still cool. The idea is pretty cool. It's making its way around all the Minecraft textures and stuff, and people are making a lot of cool stuff out of it.
Wish there was a way to tell people to shut up in Russian.
What's that?
Wish there was a way to tell people to
Yes.
shut up in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we will not tell
I
people
would
to
use it
shut
all.
up.
Yet. Oh no.
Means no. Means no. Stop.
So I was on Slashdot today and looking around, and I saw something
You got a list.
that we had. Yeah. We saw something we had talked about a little bit on the last podcast about the new Xbox not allowing used games.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I just found a little article someone wrote talking about how it's gonna require an always-on connection and it's gonna require internet connection.
That's why
I
they're
don't
going to make it free.
You know,
aren't they?
the thing about that is it's if they keep up the paid memberships, then that is really going to cause an issue for a lot of gamers because some like me even like I can barely pay for just normal for just normal internet for just the normal Xbox Live Gold membership.
Mm.
I'm all for the paid membership. It's because like we mentioned before, people who say the PlayStation Network's free, and I say, well, Xbox Live works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and they get they get good apps. We have Netflix and all this cool stuff that comes on there. ESPN. That's what you're paying for, and that's great. But I think having this happen and having it be required is not going to go over well. I don't think with a lot of
I don't agree with it at all.
yeah.
'Cause I like playing offline sometimes.
Yeah, and
and you're fine. Go
No.
ahead.
I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Well, the thing is that if it does support backwards compatibility, that's really going to screw with machinima. Have you ever thought about that? Because games like Halo 2, which they're talking about bringing back Xbox Live for Halo 2,
That'd be awesome.
which would be awesome. Yeah.
Insane.
But you see, the thing is, if they change it up, it's gonna really screw with everything because there's the lower weapon thing, and not to mention there are quite a few things that you can do offline.
All speculative. Everything is speculative at this point. But it's something to think about, and when you make your next console purchase, maybe obviously I wouldn't don't judge too early, but it's definitely something to think about. I don't really agree with it, but at the same time, I understand why developers, especially small developers, would want to eliminate those used games because they're not seeing any of the money from the reselling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All they want is money. All they want.
And basically, then they're going to say, well, the indie games will benefit because all of them are download only.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely
Yeah.
arguments to be had on either side here. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't really know. But speaking of speculation stuff, I also found. So you guys know the Sony press conference is on the 20th.
Yeah.
Which is 5 days from now. So Hopefully, they're going to be releasing information about the PlayStation 4 or the Orbis or whatever the heck they're going to call
Or
it.
the PlayStation Home.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so what do you? So that's my question to you guys. So I would say that obviously I would say that they've been teasing it enough and they've been putting enough promotions out for this press conference that they're gonna show something of the next gen of.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation.
if they don't show something, then their stock is gonna plummet.
Right.
I can guarantee that.
I don't want to pay for something I can't like see how it works.
Yeah. My
You'll be able to see
question.
what you're buying.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. No, just...
So my question to you guys is, what do you think they're going to show in regards to?
Well, I think with a lot of people are talking about how the Xbox, they had the dev kits
Right.
that were supposedly being sold on eBay. I honestly think that they. Well, if you remember the guy, the CEO of Sony, he said, "Oh no, we're not going to do any of it. We're not going to release anything because then Xbox will be able to copy it, right?"
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I would say, do you think we get a name, or do you think we get a code name?
I think we'll either get a code name or we might get the name, but I honestly think we won't get the name. But we might get some technical specs, and I think that's really what everyone cares about.
Yeah.
What the specs are going to be and how they're going to balance up against what is supposedly going to be the specs of the of the next gen Xbox.
Yeah. I know we talked about the like the dev kits and stuff for the Xbox, and there was some information that was on the PS4, but obviously that was a couple podcasts ago, and that was all kinds of speculative. I would say we maybe get a name. We probably get some kind of code name. I would say that we don't get a price yet. Probably not a date. Maybe like a season. Like a fall whatever. 2014 or whatever it is.
like they do with movies.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And then I hope there's some kind of specs that are like verified. People kind of know what to expect.
Instead of just nothing.
Yeah, I would say we get that stuff. I don't know.
I'll run demos.
What's that?
Like they'll run graphics demos.
Yeah.
Show you what the graphics may look like. They usually do that.
Yeah, like they did for the Xbox. And if they're going to do any special stuff, like Microsoft released that video about what was it? Microsoft released that video about the virtual reality stuff that they're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they're going to do anything like that, they'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I see your little brother's on.
Wait, what's up?
Well,
your little bro's on Xbox.
the Universe project is becoming popular. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's actually I don't have you guys checked that out at all?
No, I haven't
sounds really cool.
heard much about it.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll put a link in the description. Do you want to talk about that at all, Halo?
I don't really know that much about it, but I guess.
I mean, I took a look at it earlier today because people were talking about it.
Yeah.
So it's a little team of guys who, as far as I can tell, what they want to do is simulate the human race, kind of
Evolving.
Yeah, like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
It seems like one of those Kickstarter type projects that just kind of doesn't go anywhere.
That they'll go down in flames. You mean?
Yeah, because it seems like it's super, super, super ambitious.
Yeah. But they said it was like going to go past our solar system and galaxy and stuff.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they're saying that once people, get to
Once
the point
people
of space
catch on.
Yeah, like I'm really curious as to how it's gonna work. They do have a couple tech demos, real basic tech demos, that they've made in a cool little like teaser kind of a video. It doesn't really show a whole lot, but kind of gives you the idea. And there's a video of I would say one of the main devs of it, kind of talking about his experience with programming and what he plans to do. They break it down pretty well. They break it down, the how, the what, and kind of the concerns people might have, and they're addressing that stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
You guys should definitely check it out. Go watch those videos. Go sign up.
It's really interesting.
Yeah,
I'll go sign up right now.
Oh, shut up, Jake. You've done nothing except for say crap this entire podcast.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's not one of those informative podcasts for me. It's one of those where I just kind of make fun of you.
Snarky comments, great.
Yeah,
Get snark, Jake.
I'll probably get to something like I don't know.
Not
keep talking about your random stuff.
Not grip ball.
Are we gonna talk about any more games?
Oh, guys.
What?
What have you all been playing in Halo 4? Aside from the Playdate Church, or Nate, whatever we're calling you.
What have I?
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I've actually been getting on Team Snipers a lot now because I really like that they brought that back. I've always been a sniper guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been a sniper, and it's kind of like a mix for me because I love running into the middle of the battle to try to kill somebody. As the chosen podcast, Bernie, that first match we had. So I'm a patient sniper whenever I need to be a patient sniper.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been playing Team Snipers a lot this week, and it's been great.
Do you
I really enjoy Team Snipers.
do you like Team Snipers or Shoddy Snipes more?
It's not shoddy snipes, dude.
You think?
Shoddy Snipes is
Yeah,
I
really
like
fun.
Team Snipers, but it kind of gets annoying because everyone chooses Shotty Snipes.
Well, because you have to be good with a shotgun and a sniper to be a
You
true
can't
man.
be good with
anyone.
shotgun.
Yes, you
Everyone's
can.
good with shotgun.
It's not. It's
Honestly,
not
I
about
don't
being
have-
good with a shotgun. It's about having good positioning, good timing with the way you play. I mean, you get close and they're dead, but you got to know how to actually play that gun and play the map
Yeah,
more or less.
and not to mention you have to be good at playing in general to get close to anywhere close to
Yeah.
a sniper
No kidding.
with a shotgun.
Yeah. I'm sure. So I know a couple of you guys know that I'm at college and don't have my Xbox with me, but I did go home last weekend and ended up playing a ton of Griffball. The gravity hammer sounds super cool in this game. Like,
You think so?
I don't know what it is about it, but like it sounds like way better, I think.
How about you give us like a demonstration of how the gravity hammer sounds? You sound like you're really digging it.
How about you go die in a fire slowly?
Oh,
Do that.
well, nah, not
What-
today. At least.
What exactly is who is destroying the keyboard right now?
That would be HaloGeek or Matt.
Probably both of us.
So so right now they're arguing about it looks like Australia versus Russia, and
No.
it appears that their keyboards are fighting it out.
Well, he was just. Well, I was thrown in the USA too.
Oh yeah,
Because he says, let me go up to this comment.
Just for a little variety.
He says Russia has ion cannon,
obviously
US
Sweden
has
thinks this.
Harbinger. No, not Harbinger, Hamburger.
Well,
Oh,
actually, Harbinger was just talking about microwaved hamburgers on the forum today.
Yep, that's what I was thinking
Go
about.
get Man of War jellyfish and kill yourself.
Yes, that makes sense.
oh man,
Oh,
we're getting into the regional portion of the podcast, the race war part of the podcast. We're gonna move out of that.
Dude, we need to get like Jerry Springer up in here.
Jerry.
And we got
Come
the we got someone with a big old Russian accent and a kangaroo versus a kangaroo. Which duking it out.
I'm not a kangaroo.
And I'll be like
Wait, who's
chilling
the
in the back of
kangaroo? Oh.
Hamburger. You know, the usual.
I do want to mention one thing real quick, because we kind of got off the topic of the new PlayStation and the Sony press
Yeah.
conference and stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, those things we care about.
We talked about nothing that Jake cares about, but everyone else cares about this because they all like games.
Well, I like games. I don't
The,
like Asian.
I don't know. It's the PS4. Someone leaked a prototype controller or something like that, and big news. It looks like DualShock. It's incredible.
with a touchpad in the middle.
Yeah.
With a touchpad in the middle.
with a big old screen in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that
so
looks
it's
really
like
interesting.
it's like the weird Wii U PlayStation hybrid.
Except that the screen's tiny and the Wii U thing is like a separate it's like a whole console almost.
I hate it already. That's overkill.
Yeah, right. It looks so bad.
I reckon it's just gonna break.
I wonder if it's going to be like those crappy controllers again. Like it's going to feel like that too.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have. It looks like they only have the one shoulder button, but I can't tell from that picture.
Really wish I could look at it.
I hated the double shoulder buttons on the DualShock, but I don't know. People make a big deal out of that stuff, but it looks. I don't know. It looks like a freaking DualShock with a 4, your square, triangle, circle, X, and I don't know. It looks. Yeah, it looks
Got
real.
the triangle.
It looks real big and bulky, and
I prefer Xbox.
Yeah, I don't know.
controller.
It just doesn't look like it's gonna be that comfortable.
well, I mean, obviously, prototype speculation again, all that crap. I'm sure we'll get something more final.
Well, then again, the prototypes for the Xbox controllers don't look all that pretty either.
Yeah.
Well, you have to take into consideration, even if it feels horrible, like in your hands, they find ways. You find a way to like play with it.
Yeah.
I hope someone says that. Like the N64 controller, go back way back.
Oh, man.
You found a way. I
Oh,
love
man.
that controller.
I always felt like you should hold it by the ends, but that's not how you hold it.
No, dude, no. You hold it in the middle prong thing and the very right one.
No, I know how to hold it, but it just didn't seem like it made any sense to me.
But you have to put your foot
All
up
you
on
need
it.
to know is,
You have to put your foot up on the very left one.
Jake, you're
So
getting it wrong. This is what you got to do with the PlayStation. You've got to hold it with your right hand and throw it as far as possible.
Yes.
That's how you use a PlayStation controller.
Yeah. No, that's how Michael uses it. He rages
What
with
about
it.
the old
Yeah, okay.
Nintendo controller that
Surprise
took
everything.
3 hands to hold it?
Yourself and a buddy. Invite your friends to only way you can play.
What are you two gonna like fight? Is that what's gonna happen?
Jerry.
Which one he is like the which one he's the pregnant lady who doesn't know who's the daddy?
Mackenzie.
Oh,
He's not here, but it's him.
That's okay. Mackenzie's the pregnant lady. Who's the daddy?
Not me.
You are not
Jake,
the father.
Jake.
Mother
I'll be the
Russia
dad.
is pregnant,
I'll be the dad, dude. Why not?
I feel sorry for that baby.
The baby's gonna look awesome. He's going to be a god, or she. She
I
might
will
get.
be the presiding forge butt.
How
Mother
about you
Russia
be the crazy uncle?
And
That'd probably fit you.
No, I don't make a good uncle.
Yeah, exactly. That's the parameters.
That was gonna be the,
Crazy uncle.
Could be like bodyguard. Breaking the fight something shit.
Just tell him. Just when he grows up, tell him that his uncle's a floating ball.
He'll understand.
Or he won't understand at all.
Oh, he will.
Or he won't understand, and he'll draw up inferences.
Do any of you guys have Linux?
No.
Oh wait, I know what that is. No, I don't. No.
Did you see any of you guys see that Valve launched finally for Linux? But
Yes, I did see that Steam is for Linux now.
yeah, 100 games on there, or actually no, it's about 60 games. It's about, I mean, finally, and one thing that's kind of cool about that is, we were talking about the Piston and whatnot, being the Steam box and kind of that developing.
Yeah.
That was I think that was a Linux box. So that's something to think about. It's kind of weird that they would have based that on Linux and then now just now gotten around to releasing Steam for Linux, but it's finally here.
Well, kind of it makes sense because it makes sense for them to want to move over to Linux because in a way it's a lot more reliable than any other operating system. Not to mention the most mobile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the most mobile. That's for sure.
And isn't it free, right? Linux.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's free.
It's all open source stuff.
Am I the only person who doesn't really care about it being mobile? I mean, I'd rather sit on my ass than moving around.
I'm with you.
So-
I think it's a significant thing. I really don't care for myself personally. So, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I'm definitely with you.
But you kind of need mobile, don't you?
What's that?
You need it to be mobile, don't you? Since you're a student.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you want to major in?
Biology. Okay, next question.
Biology.
I don't.
He wants to study. He wants to study Jake's dead body after he kills
I
him.
want to study cosmology.
I bet you do.
What are we really going down this path right now?
No, we're not.
I think we are. I don't really want to, but I think we are.
Yeah, we're going on the creepy dead body portion of the podcast of the gaming. Once again, we're a gaming podcast, folks. I don't know if you guys realize this, but we seem to get talking about countries fighting, like blowing up other countries and dead bodies all the time. So
Back on
So how
topic.
about that Cold War?
Tune in whenever it goes up on YouTube, and we will wow you with our ability at getting off topic.
yeah,
Just like bye. Just end it there.
no. How about we not do that ever? No.
Yeah.
There's so much more.
Back on topic.
So much. more.
Okay. Let's. Okay. I'll bring the topic back. So, who's played the Crysis 3 beta?
You know what's funny? Mackenzie's the one who's played it.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I haven't played it.
Well, Matt's all mad. He's all mad. He's all mad now, man. He's mad at me. I don't really know why.
I thought Matt was mad at me
I
earlier.
want that
He didn't
too.
like accept my call.
And talk about.
I'm not
What do you want to talk about the Crysis 3 beta?
I can only
So,
really say what I've been told. I've been told some things by Mackenzie about it. All I know is that apparently that new multiplayer mode is incredibly fun. What's it called?
It is
Hunt Hunter or
incredible.
something?
It's Hunter mode. Basically, it's the cell agents versus it's essentially flood mode, except when you're the hunter, you're in a nanosuit, and you get a crossbow, and you're awesome. You're just really awesome, and you're invisible.
Oh, that's
So
sad
you
too.
get you get to run around and just murder everyone.
I
But
like murdering.
but the
I bet
but
you
the
do.
cell agents, they have some pretty powerful guns. So you've got to really be careful that they don't see you.
But you're invisible. How are they gonna see you?
They have special detecting equipment.
Promethean vision.
No, heat vision.
Same thing.
As well as a bit of, not to mention they have a detection thing where they can see where you are on the map if you're in the vicinity.
So I'm kind of imagining this as like the game The Hidden, the Counter-Strike Source mod.
I honestly would say no.
Yeah.
It's not really like that at all.
I guess because they have the people who who are getting hunted have more stuff on their side.
Yeah, the people who are getting hunted are actually fairly powerful,
Mhm.
and what it really relies on the ability of the hunters to stealth their way through it all.
Yeah. That's actually kind of a cool idea. I know Mackenzie was like raving about it last time. He said it was a blast. Because it hit 3 million downloads. The Crysis 3 beta did, so it's obviously getting really popular.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I wish I could check it out, but there's no way I could run that game. There's no way.
Oh yeah.
Not successfully.
Just don't crash.
Yeah, my computer might blow up, overheat in like 5 seconds.
That would be funny to see.
Yeah, say you'll bust some new speed holes up the back of your computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speed
Speed holes. It's coming out on the 19th, so the full game. It's when
Yeah.
it's scheduled to release, so that's coming up.
So buy it.
Yeah, I get it. Everyone, no one's gonna be at the Sony press conference because they're gonna be playing Crysis 3.
Yeah. So actually, who here is going to E3 this year?
I have the opportunity to. Yeah, it depends on how my schedule works out.
Yeah, I have the opportunity to too, except I don't think I can pay for. I don't think I can pay for it right now.
You're a child.
I'm no child.
I wasn't talking to
You
you.
are the child in comparison to me.
Yeah, I think he was talking to me, considering he usually just gives me crap all podcast.
Wait, I've got a bit.
I might
I've got a bit
go.
of gaming.
Probably not though.
I've got the opportunity to.
Well,
I really want to go. Never been.
Hey,
I've never been. Have you guys been at any convention like a PAX or anything like that?
I have been to RTX.
Yeah.
The only reason
no,
I went to
no.
America was to learn English, nothing else. So no.
That's the best reason to go to America. Learn English. I came home.
Then leave. You're like.
So I don't really know what PAX or that kind of stuff is.
I really want to go. I really hope I get to go this year. It's always
It
been
would
like
be fun.
Yeah, it's always been like kind of like my Disney World a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, something? You want to know something?
What's that?
Doom 4 and Rage 2 are confirmed.
Yeah.
So there's another Doom game, another Rage game.
Oh, hopefully there's not another Doom movie.
That was terrible.
God, that was like the worst thing I've
God.
ever seen. I mean, it's The Rock in first person camera. Like,
It wasn't The Rock. He wasn't first person.
what's that?
It was some other guy. The Rock wasn't in first person. It was some other guy.
Okay, whatever. No. I'm saying it's The Rock, and then there's a first person view. So it's a recipe for disaster, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would they do from a new Doom game? What are they?
I don't know. They would probably just
It's nothing.
They
Been told. All
probably
it's told us
just
is that-
do random stuff and expect it to work, and then it wouldn't.
that's
Probably.
I wouldn't say that because Doom kind of defined a generation. It was a very good game back in the
Doom
day.
was the stuff.
It was.
Yeah, but the
you
other
remember
thing that I'm worried about is
Wolfenstein?
nobody who did the original Doom is around right now. I'm guessing.
I played
well,
the
it's-
original Doom.
No, you mean made it.
Oh. Well,
Nice try. Jake.
Well, yeah, of course. Almost everyone's played Doom.
Yeah.
all right. Well, you should have been clearer.
It's getting all sad and defensive. Come on, man. Don't be like that. You should have been clearer then.
Clear there.
Yeah. That,
I'm
you know,
sad.
that's kind of. I'm afraid. Like, remember how Sonic used to be cool?
It used to be.
Yeah.
And now it
No.
just kind of. Now it just
Well,
kind of.
not really, actually. I didn't really like Sonic from the beginning.
I mean, but like the games used to be really well regarded, and now it's just kind of like, it's kind of poo. Like it's all just kind of bad. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. Something like that happening, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Especially to a franchise that launched a lot of other stuff, obviously.
All right. Staying on the topic of old games and such.
Wolfenstein.
That-
Wolfenstein 3D. Best game ever.
I actually did play that game. It was great. But that's Pokemon X and Y. Does anyone know anything about that?
Hey, wait, come on.
Like, is there anything good about it? Stop clacking on your keyboard, dude. Trying to talk here.
I don't know much about it other than I put something up like an article like a long time ago.
Yeah,
About
I
it.
never had the will to read it.
That's really the extent of it. All basically when it was first kind of leaked, like announced. That's basically what I put up.
Yeah,
The announcement.
Han Solo's in the next Star Wars movie.
That's right. Han Solo's in the next Star Wars movie.
Apparently,
J.J.
everyone knows it.
Abrams,
Yeah, I'm wary.
I am dreading it.
As long as Jar Jar Binks isn't in it.
Oh no! Oh gosh!
I
No!
hope Jar Jar Binks
No!
is in it
Please
so
no!
bad. That would be the best.
No! Please no!
Yeah.
Dude, he was
I
like a
want you to
retard. Then
die.
he came
I don't
like
even know what they're talking about.
you're Russian, dude. Sorry.
Good.
He was like a
It's not
retard.
true.
Then he turned into an ambassador for like Naboo or whatever. I think it was Naboo.
Who the heck would pick him for an ambassador?
I don't know.
Apparently, it was a good idea.
This isn't gaming.
Well, apparently it
Apparently.
wasn't a good idea because he got fooled and was taken advantage of many times.
Reminds you of your own life, huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
That was low. That was a low dig.
that was low.
You're one to talk.
Yeah.
I want to stop real quick. Has Jake contributed anything to the podcast at all, except for
No.
insults?
Today, I said
Not
that
really.
thing about Team Snipers.
I said that one thing about that. I think that one.
Hey. I can't say that. Never mind. Just,
Whoa.
just continue.
Diablo
on.
3 on consoles? Really?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Where'd you see that at?
Oh, every time. You guys ever get Game Informer magazine? They always have these sort of bits of information that have somehow spilled out onto the internet. And one of them was that Blizzard says it's working to get Diablo 3 on consoles. So, yeah.
That's insane.
I know.
What?
What other ones are there?
That's crazy.
Wait. Connect support to Gary's mod.
Oh!
You're gonna have the best Harlem Shake videos of all time.
Oh,
Guys,
my.
Tiger Woods PGA
Oh
Tour
no,
14.
I don't want any more creepy breakdance.
breakdancing.
Rumor.
I call that pelvic thrust.
PlayStation.
But anyway, go ahead.
Halo
Sorry.
series passes 50 mil.
Are we just.
Oh, this is some random bits of information.
Splinter Cell Blacklist come out.
What is it?
Okay.
Splinter Cell Blacklist, August 20th. You know, it's a pretty cool game. You know, kill people, stick
Yeah.
their heads in with fists,
Um,
with guns and such. You have 3 eyes.
I'm glad we had that biting report from Jake just now.
Well, I'm looking at my Game Informer right now, dude.
The last thing that I have that I want to talk about is just really quick the layoffs at Valve that they've had. I don't know if you guys have seen anything about that. A bunch of people got fired from Valve, and I don't think they're saying it's not going to. It says as up to as many as 25 developers, and it's not stalling any other projects. So Half-Life 3 has just been confirmed. I don't know if you guys just you heard it here first. Half-Life 3, 2014. Nah, that's not.
They have a problem with thirds, don't they? They have a problem with making the thirds of games.
Yeah.
They always make 1 and 2, but they never make number 3.
Yeah.
Like Left 4 Dead 3. Where's that?
I'm
won
surprised
Left
that
4 Dead
they haven't
again.
kind of stepped on that, but maybe it's probably in the works somewhere. You'd have to imagine with the success of the other ones.
Bernie.
Yeah.
I just noticed that I haven't sworn whole podcast, so fuck.
No, God. Dave.
Good luck finding that one.
I'm not editing it. Mackenzie's editing it, so ha. You
Alright.
can answer to him. Oh, you idiot.
I had to do it, dude.
No,
I had to do it.
no,
It
you
was the
didn't.
longest thing. I was like, I gotta do it.
Okay.
I was thinking about it. I was like debating it.
Anyway, I don't really think many people get laid off from Valve at all, and up to 20, about 20 or 25 people got fired. And Gabe Newell was basically saying that they need to be more aggressive with that stuff. They didn't really do that very often, and I don't know. It seems kind of weird because that's kind of like that company that like everyone just like loves, and it's just weird to see that happen. I don't know. It seems kind of unnerving a little bit.
Oh man, that is
Well,
a funny statement.
See, church now.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I have to deal with. Week in, week out. Okay, I do the research, right? And I'm like, I do the research, right? And then I'm like, here's some interesting stories, and then I go and talk, and I bring them up, and then what they do is absolutely nothing And then I keep talking. And they go, Caleb talks a lot, and I say that's because no one else is talking.
Oh, geez.
Hey, I'm more than happy to talk.
That's right. So we should probably start wrapping this thing up. I know
Okay.
more news. You had some news that we'll end on, I suppose. Out with it.
Okay. Box. What I was telling you about.
What's that?
Basically, it's nothing that really we haven't heard or seen somewhere before, but everybody is for the most part, the sources are just saying that there's going to be at least an 8-core processor. It's going to have at least 8 gigs of RAM. Going to have the always-on feature. Skype is going to be used for the mobile, for the talk.
Yeah. For voice.
For the talk thing.
For the voice thing.
Yeah. Whatever. Speaking to people on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be used for.
Yeah.
So,
Well-
and the operating system is going to be more like Windows than anything else. So, Joy.
Yeah. Or maybe not. We'll see.
Precisely.
Joy.
This
The
is
beta for Crysis 3 got 3 million downloads.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier.
Oh, sorry.
In
Oh.
what? How much RAM
Jake,
does
shut up. Jake, never talk again. Please.
Currently, the Xbox has 256 megabytes of RAM.
really?
So I think
Wow.
No.
Yes, it does. You can look up the specs. 256 megabytes of RAM.
Megabytes.
Megabytes.
Jeez. That is a huge jump.
Yeah.
Megabyte.
And it's actually pretty sad because the average desktop PC can't
That's
run
8.
on less than 2 gigabytes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and you see the other sad thing is that 256 megabytes is shared with the graphics card.
So it's not even really 256.
Oh, man.
It's really like 128 and a half.
Jeez.
So it's pretty sad.
You jump from
So I think
that to 8 gigs.
it's a good choice on their part. Definitely a good choice.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I know we mentioned. I know Matt brought up the Skype thing. What was that? A couple podcasts ago, probably. We were just kind of talking about that, what that means.
Well, it's Scott being on Xbox to replace the
Yeah,
local.
I'm all for that.
Me too.
It really is a good idea.
Does it
that
sync
they-
up? Does it sync up with your computer, Scott? So that like there'd be a new option under people's names, having their gamer tag or something. So that kind of syncs up with your computer.
If they can get it to sync up, then I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be super cool if you were able to do that.
Oh,
Also,
God.
Skype is always a good service. So,
That's
Here, that's
picture.
better.
yeah, hopefully that turns out well. I know people are kind of speculating about Durango, about the new Xbox. When do you? I mean, assuming that that what we think that's going to get talked about on the 20th. How soon do you think Microsoft comes out with anything, or do you think they even do that as a response?
They'll do it. They'll do it at E3. They'll either do it at E3 because I think what Microsoft is aiming for is to follow in the footsteps of Apple. So they'll either do their own keynote about it and totally copy Apple, and just not to mention just straight call it the Xbox as well, which would also be copying Apple.
Yeah.
But they'll either reveal it at E3 or probably they'll either reveal it at E3, maybe at RTX. I doubt they'll do it at PAX because that's later in the year.
Yeah.
So
I would assume that they follow up sort of soon.
yeah,
assuming that
because
stuff gets released. From Sony. Sorry.
If they let Sony beat them to the punch, then they're going to need to come out with something that can compete with Sony, or perhaps even beat it. Which
Yeah.
I'm hoping for, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. You're buzzing, by the way.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Me?
Yeah.
That's odd.
This better?
Nope.
He's not a robot.
I know I shouldn't.
I
have
just want to
told you
openly
not
say I'm
say
going to
shut
kill
up.
you, Matt. Just throwing it out there.
Okay. You know
It's
what?
not me.
No, it's. But it's
This
getting.
better?
Oh, it's getting worse, man.
Yeah.
It's getting worse.
Robotic thing.
Okay.
It's absolutely horrible.
Oh, this is so cool, and also alternatively awful. This is amazing.
It's like
All
the
right.
Terminator without a voice box.
On that note, the fact that Nate's finally turning into a full cyborg, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's a little
this better?
better. There you go.
Okay, I turned off my my recording mic,
All right.
and I'm just using the built-in one.
That sounds good.
So we're going to wrap this up.
Yep. It's a wrap for.
So we wrap it up with me really sounding like church.
You're
Like
Terminator.
really sounding like church.
You're Terminator at this point.
No, I'm not a
You're the
Terminator.
Terminator.
I'm a functioning.
your
And I
member
shall
type.
end my speech
I'm a
with
functioning
from
official
Russia with love.
torture.
Yeah, no, America.
We're
America.
gonna end it
for the
right
world.
there. All right, guys. That's it for the
Yeah.
343i
Ta-ta,
for Member
everyone.
Podcast, episode 6. Thank you, Jake and Matt, for joining, and Mackenzie, even though I had to leave. And thank you, HaloGeek, and Nate, for hopping on this week. You guys are welcome back anytime. And that's it. We'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Ta-ta.